coming out. Let's get into it. I think I want to adopt because I'm better than you. No, I want to adopt a boy. I want to have a son, but I don't want to tell him that he's adopted. I just want to name him Brody so that I can call him bro his entire life. I think that'd be fun, you know? Hey, bro, how's it going, bro? Eat your peas, bro. It'd be sweet, but eventually he'd get to those like angsty teenage years and he'd be like, I'm not your bro, dad. And I'd be like, I'm not your dad, bro. Bam. Yeah. It'd be a long way to go for a joke, but it'd be worth it. Mostly for me. That was the first joke I put on TikTok and it got 4 million views. Yeah, I literally have hundreds of thousands of teenagers following me. Which is very strange because normally it's the other way around. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm creepy. Let's have some fun. No, that's a joke, you guys. That's a joke. I am not allowed to adopt. Yeah. And usually, you know, when you want to have a kid, you usually have to be in a relationship. And, yeah, relationships are weird. I have a friend, she's single, and she is not impressed with the single guys on the dating scene because she's straight. And she came up to me the other day all frustrated, and she said, you know what? Men are just like buses. And I was like, oh, are men like buses because they never get you exactly where you want to go? You know, you just ride them till you're close enough. Then you have to get the rest of the way yourself, you know? And they always come when you're not ready. So they make you late. Yeah, that's a period joke, you guys. So I said that to my friend, and my friend goes, no, stupid. Men are just like buses because another one will be along in 5 minutes. Yeah, which is true, but she keeps riding the same stupid broke-down bus that never goes anywhere. Right? She just loves those bad buses. Because she thinks she's a bus mechanic, right? She thinks she can fix them. But she gets run over every time. And she always catches other women riding her bus. Then she gets drunk and goes on and on about how there's no good buses left. But later that night, 2 random buses take her home. And then she rides the train, you know what I mean? Yeah! Nice! Yeah. He reluctantly fisted me, you guys. Yeah. That's gonna be the name of the special, actually. Just reluctantly fisted. That's. But yeah, I don't have a lot of luck in relationships because I'm a short bus. But yeah. But I make up for it though because I'm a double-decker short bus, you know. Yeah, because I'm thick, right? Yeah, fuck my bus cock. Yeah, that's my favorite thing to say in a basement. Yeah, I was actually recently in an open relationship. It was pretty cool until I found out about it. Yeah, she made a lot of bus transfers I was unaware of. That fucking bitch. But yeah, my ex actually liked being choked in bed. Make some noise if you like being choked in bed. Who here? Okay. Nice. Just one lady in the back and a lot of liars. A lot of liars. Cool. Yeah. My ex loved being choked in bed, which was weird for me because I'm a lover, not a choker, right? So I did not enjoy choking her. But here's the thing, I would love to choke her now. Yeah. I would get back together with my ex just to choke her. Wouldn't even have to be in bed. We could be getting groceries or whatever. But but yeah, relationships are funny. Like, ladies, make some noise if you've ever faked an orgasm. Nice. Okay, cool. She's having one right now. That's fun. That's okay. I saw one lady go to clap and she looked at her boyfriend and stopped. So, dude, she's faking her applause for you. Obviously, she's faking other things, but okay. But yeah, we got a few honest ladies. That's awesome. And again, a lot of fucking liars. But yeah, it's funny because a lady will fake an orgasm because she's with a man. That's a joke for the lesbians. And but she fakes it because she wants the guy to feel good about the energy that he's putting into it, you know? Actually, more likely it's because she wants the whole thing to be over with as soon as possible. Right? Just like, oh my God, yeah, you're so good. Oh. Stop touching me, go to bed. So that's why a lady will fake it. But did you guys know that men fake orgasms too? They do. Yeah? So you've had your back spit on. Nice. Nice. Would you like to experience that again? Yeah, every guy has faked an orgasm. We just do it for totally different reasons than ladies, you know? Like, a guy will fake an orgasm because he already had one. About 2 minutes earlier. And he just kept going like nothing ever happened, right? Yeah, I can keep going, I can keep going. As if she didn't notice the pulsing. And then as a guy, you're in the middle of it. You're like, well, I guess I have to fake one within 2 minutes because it's countdown until I'm smashing a hot dog into a wall. Yeah, because, you know, because you can't fake your way out of soft, guys. You can't pretend to be hard. That's all I'm saying. And that's just it, ladies. You know, you fake it once, but men, we have to fake orgasms twice, you know? We pretend not to have an orgasm, and then 2 minutes later, we have to fake having one. So, ladies, we do twice the amount of work, okay? And that's why we get paid more. Yeah, you should not be clapping at that, sir. That's... Yeah, but... Yeah, it's easy to tell if a guy fakes an orgasm because there's goo or there's no goo, right? It's pretty cut and dry, you know? Or in my case, uncut and gooey. But but it's a little harder to tell if a lady's faking it, you know? I think I figured out though. If you guys are curious, the way to tell if a lady's faking an orgasm is she's with a man. That's another another joke for the lesbians. And when she's having an orgasm, she looks good while it's happening. That's when it's fake, right? Because not a single human being on this planet looks good when they're coming, right? I'm just saying that's normal, you know? That's normal, but ladies, it's just it makes it a little obvious when you're just like, oh my God, yeah. Ooh. Fuck yeah. Oh my God. Fug. I do like fug though. F-U-G. Fug, yeah. But that's fake. It's fake, you know? Because a real orgasm, you can't say anything. Your eyes are rolling back your head and you're shaking. You look like you're having a seizure. And it's the hottest thing I've ever seen. That sounds bad. I don't get turned on when people have seizures. That's not what I meant. I just mean, like, if you look like that in the bedroom, that's super hot. If you look like that on the street, that is a medical emergency. And I will dial 911. But before I hit the call button, I'll be like, hey, are you coming? Just to make sure. She has a bracelet that says, I'm just coming. Underneath that, it says, fuck yeah. Yeah, that's a medical alert joke. Yeah, I put that joke on TikTok and it got 5 million views before it got taken down. And, because it is a children's app. But, while the video was up, I actually learned a lot because thousands of women commented on the post and they all said, women fake orgasms because men are bad in bed. And I was like, yeah, but part of the reason why men are bad in bed is because women fake orgasms, right? Because ladies, we don't automatically know how to pleasure you. You want to know why? Because most men don't have a vagina. Yeah, you have to say most men these days, right? Yeah, right? I'm being inclusive, you know? So I'm just saying, ladies, if you fake it, we don't learn anything, you know? I'm actually going to get t-shirts made that say, most men don't have a twat, they need to be taught. It's a good shirt, right? Because that is the whole thing. We just have different parts, you know? Men are simple creatures with simple parts. You know, a dick is very simple, you know? A dick is like a bottle rocket. You guys know what a bottle rocket is? Yeah? Right? A bottle rocket is the same thing as a dick. It's just this little, not that little, but it's this perfectly good sized, bigger than average, some would say. But a dick and a bottle rocket are the same, you know? They're very simple. You just turn it on, stand it up, point it away from your face. And it shoots off, you know? And, you know, just like a bottle rocket and a dick, they prematurely shoot off in the middle of standing it up. And it explodes in your hand and you go blind. So that's what men have, just a simple bottle rocket, you know? But women, compared to that, what women have is more like an actual NASA space shuttle, right? Just dozens of preliminary switches. Whole teams of people trying to make this thing fly. You know? Whole hours of preparation time to make it launch. You know, you have to check the weather forecast, make sure it's okay. You have to go through checklists like words of affirmation, are we go for launch? Quality time, are we go for launch? Acts of service, are we go for launch? Can we confirm that the shuttle is in the mood to launch? Houston, we have a problem. The shuttle says it has a headache. And the cockpit is full of blood. So, you're gonna need a spacesuit and a towel to go and do it. Yep, that part of the joke always gets a groan, and it makes me laugh every time. But yeah, it's funny because guys in our sexual formative years, all we do every day is just launch a bottle rocket. That's all we do, just That's it. That's all we know about sex for years is That's it. And that's why, like, when gay guys hook up, they have it easy, right? Because they're just like, dude, you got a bottle rocket too, let's launch them together, fuck yeah. That's awesome, you know? You guys know. But it's easy when you know what you're working with, you know? Because, yeah, same with lesbians. They're little rocket scientists that just mash their shuttles together or whatever. Just scissor those shuttles, ladies. I don't know what they do. But if you're a straight guy, you're going to end up at NASA when the time comes. And you're going to try to launch a space shuttle. Like, good luck, you know? And ladies, in your defense, even if you helped out the little space cadet, you know? Right? Pointed him towards the launch button. Just like, dude, why are you way over there? The launch button's over there. Just open those curtains, pull back the protective cover. It's right there. A lot of guys are like, what the fuck is he talking about? But yeah, ladies, in your defense, even if you pointed at the launch button, most guys would just automatically start hitting the launch button. Like, why isn't it flying yet? Because he's just used to a simple bottle rocket, just push and go. That's it, right? So he doesn't know that you're actually supposed to warm up the shuttle, you know? What you're supposed to do, you're supposed to go around the launch button first. And tease the launch button. 2 fake little countdowns like 10, 9, 8, 9, 8, 7, 7, 7. Most guys just get impatient and shove their bottle rocket in the shuttle. Like, are you launching yet? Because I launched 2 minutes ago. Did you launch too? And then if the shuttle just goes, oh my God, yeah. You made me launch so good. Now he thinks he's a fucking astronaut. Even though the shuttle is clearly just sitting on the launch pad, waiting for you to leave so it can launch itself. Yeah. No wonder why so many dudes think the moon landing was fake, you know? But yeah, it's funny though, because guys, we actually think we're good at it, you know? We brag to each other and stuff. We think we're astronauts until we hook up with an older space shuttle, right? Yeah, because only younger shuttles fake it, right? Older shuttles are like, listen, I want to go to space. And you're gonna take me. Or you're gonna learn how. Whether you like it or not. Now flick that switch, push that button, pull that lever, choke the fuel, insert the key. Now hit the launch button. Then you see your buddy like, dude, how's it hooking up with that cougar? And he's like, she took me to space. It was so dark, no one could hear me scream. And I can't wait to go back. But yeah, it's fun. Relationships are weird. I go on tour a lot for comedy, so I'm away from home like all the time. And the other day, my girlfriend wanted to have some phone sex, and I could barely fit the phone up my ass, but I made it work. And then she called me, and it felt amazing. So I highly recommend phone sex. No, I'm single. I called myself. Spoken low tones. Hello. But yeah, I met a lady from Germany a couple weeks ago, which is pretty cool for me because I know a little bit of German, right? But as I was talking to her, I realized that the only German I know is from listening to the band Rammstein. Yeah, so it was all dark and twisted. And this is true. She actually said this back to me. She was like, ugh, Rammstein. That is the only thing people know about Germany. And I was like, well, I wouldn't say that's the only thing people know about the Germans. Unless the lead singer's name is Adolf. It's a history joke, you guys. I still asked her for her number, and she screamed it at me. 999. Oh, gosh, stop it. We're getting silly now, you guys. But yeah, speaking of World War II, yeah, that's my segue. I don't care. I was playing a World War II video game the other day, and I died so many times, I actually said to the TV, World War II is hard. Never felt like such a millennial in my life. That's how I know my grandpa was 100 times the man I will ever be, because he survived World War II in real life, and I can't survive it in my living room with cheat codes, you know? Actually, if you want more proof that my grandpa was more of a man than me, and this is 100% true, in World War II, my grandpa was a lieutenant in the 1st Parachute Battalion of Canada. Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah. And if you don't know, that means he was in the first group to be dropped from a plane into war. He was a real man, you know? And in comparison, I went skydiving once. Yeah, but I had to have a real man strapped to my back. And we literally landed into a field of flowers. Yeah, Grandpa landed into the Holocaust. And he didn't shit his pants like I did. Also, when Grandpa fell through a cloud, I'm pretty sure he didn't say, "Clouds are stingy." Because they are. They look fluffy, but it's just sky ice. That's all a cloud is. But since I'm telling you about my grandpa, I'll tell you this true story happened to my grandpa in the war. It actually got published in a book. It's a pretty cool story. So on one mission in World War II, my grandpa was accidentally dropped 6 miles behind enemy lines, and he landed 50 feet away from 3 German soldiers. So they started shooting at him and coming after him, and he couldn't get to his weapons because of his parachute and stuff. So this is a true story. What he did was he grabbed a rock, and he pretended to pull the pin, and then he threw it like a grenade. Yeah, and the Germans thought it was going to explode, so they went for cover, and that's when my grandpa escaped, and then he went home and fucked my grandma. Yeah. Like a man, you know? And that's why I'm here today. Yeah. I'm alive because my grandpa won a game of rock, paper, scissors. So, very high stakes. Yeah, you guys are a lot of fun. This is not the worst show I've ever done. Yeah, because comedians, we don't always get great crowds like you guys. Sometimes we get asked to do some weird shows. I'll give you a perfect example. A couple years ago, I got a message, and it said, "Dale, would you like to do a comedy show for one person?" Yeah, just one. And she's going to be lying in bed the whole show. Yeah, because she's 91 and she's in the hospital. Yeah, good to know my career is taking off, right? But I thought about it, and I responded to the message. I said, you know what? Absolutely. I would love to do that show, you know? Because this might be my only chance to have my entire audience dying laughing. Yeah. And that was the first joke I told her, and she laughed, so you guys can laugh too, all right? Yeah. So this is a true story. She's 91. She's in the hospice, and they asked her, "What would you like to take your mind off the pain?" And she said, "I want to be told some inappropriate jokes." Yeah, my kind of lady, right? Also, who am I to deny her dying wish, right? Like, I'm not a monster, so I did the show for $500. And, yeah, because, you know, you can't take it with you. Am I right? No, I did the show for free, and part of her will. But I actually set up a little comedy show in her hospital room. I brought a spotlight. I also brought a microphone, which was plugged into nothing. And yeah, she giggled when I was like, "Is this thing on?" Because it wasn't. But I'll tell you this little funny story. As I was setting up the spotlight in her room, she stopped me. She said, "Dale, before the show starts, will you help me find my teeth?" Yeah, I was like, oh, this is the first audience I've had, which is some assembly required. No? Is this audience from IKEA? What's happening? Don't forget your Allen key. But I couldn't find her teeth. I looked all over the room. I looked in the bathroom. Finally, she stopped me. She said, "Well, maybe my teeth are in my bed." Yeah, I was like, "Evelyn, are you hitting on me?" And she giggled, but in my head I was actually thinking, this is the worst scavenger hunt ever. I'm looking for body parts in a hospital bed. But the funny thing was her teeth actually were in her bed. So, yeah, I found them and I plopped them in her mouth. Yeah. And then, true story, I actually did a private show for a sweet 91-year-old lady in her hospital room. And it was my first sold-out show, so that was pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, it was actually a lot of fun, you know. In the end, I did 25 minutes of jokes, which was tough because she died after 15. But, yeah, I killed you guys. No, she made it through it, and I told her all these jokes, and she said they were good. So give a round of applause for Evelyn, everybody. She was awesome. Yeah, she was good. I don't know. I like making darker jokes about real-life things, you know, especially the more uptight and serious people are. I got a burp. Okay. We'll start over. Cut that out of the recording, I think. Yeah, I like making jokes about real life things. Especially, yeah, like when people are uptight and super serious, that's when I have this need to make them loosen up and laugh, you know? I think that's when we need to laugh the most, you know? Like, it doesn't work for me all the time, though, because, you know, like, for example, I think it's really funny that coffins have pillows in them. Isn't that ridiculous, you know? Like, he's not gonna wake up with a sore neck. Right? He might be a little stiff, but... It's ridiculous, though, you know? Giving a pillow to a corpse, that's like giving a college fund to someone who doesn't vaccinate their kids. You know, it's pointless. All right, just seeing who I'm in a basement with, that's all. But did you guys know that coffins are $10,000? Yeah, 10 grand for a coffin. That's insane. The guy slept in a $200 bed his whole life. Right? Giving a $10,000 bed to a corpse, that's like putting a seatbelt on a kid that wasn't vaccinated. You know what I mean? All right. You guys like your second dose. That's cool. That's okay. Because I told that joke recently, and right when I said coffins are 10 grand, a lady in the audience yelled out, "Coffins are cheaper at Costco." I was like, well, aren't you a thrifty little serial killer? Right? Who buys coffins in bulk? People who don't vaccinate their kids. Imagine coming home from Costco with a family pack of coffins. It's gonna be a great weekend. But at least can we all agree that open casket funerals are just creepy? Yeah, right? It's the creepiest bobsled you'll ever see. Right? Just a formal luge. The no man luge. And it's wearing makeup. I don't like when corpses wear makeup. Right? Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's rigor mortis. It's weird, you know? Putting makeup on a corpse is like putting braces on a kid that wasn't vaccinated. You know what I mean? All right, that was your booster, you guys. That was... And here's the thing. I'm totally joking. It's my job to make jokes, you know? So your body, your choice. Do whatever you want. You don't have to come up to me after the show and be like, those vaccines aren't as safe as they say they are. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to talk to me ever. Because I told those jokes in Vancouver, and a lady got super upset at those jokes. She came right up to the stage and she screamed at me while I was still performing. Oh, no. Yeah, she was like, "My unvaccinated kids are gonna live longer than your vaccinated kids." And I was like, that's true, because all my vaccinated kids died in a sock. Yeah. And there's There's no vaccine for a sock. That's all I'm saying. I do think they put way too much makeup on the open casket. The open casket corpse, you know? Too much makeup, right? Everyone was like, didn't Grandpa look good? No. No, he looked like a dead drag queen. Right? This is weird. Right? And seriously, you guys, hear me out. If we put lipstick on corpses, can we really blame necrophiliacs? Right? That's partially our fault. You know? We give the corpse a makeover and then we put it on display in a $10,000 bed. Like, what do you think, Okay, I feel like I'm victim blaming at this point. Right? Just like, look what the corpse was wearing. It was basically asking for it. Yeah, you guys know these are jokes, right? Yeah, because necrophilia is a victimless crime. There's no... Right? Little necro style never hurt nobody, you know? Literally, no one gets hurt. I actually got in an argument with a lady about that. Because she was saying that necrophilia is a form of assault. And I was like, but there's no one there to be assaulted, Your Honor. Yeah. But in my defense, all necrophilia is... All necrophilia is the greatest compliment you can give a mortician. That's all it is. Right? When's the last time you did your job so well someone fucked it? Right? Like, what do you do for a living?
Mechanic.
You're a mechanic?
Yes.
Nice. Imagine you mechanic so well someone fucked it. I don't know. I'm just glad you didn't say you're a teacher. That's all. But speaking of which, have you guys seen these teachers sleeping with their students? I didn't mean like have you actually seen them fucking We all have Pornhub. I mean in the news, you guys, in the news. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but all these high school teachers that are sleeping with their students are super hot. That's so frustrating for me, you know? Right? Where were those hot teachers when I was in school? Right? Like there I was, fucking all these ugly teachers. Like an idiot. Except for Mr. Smith, he was hot. Yeah, he gave me a D. In the A. That joke's a lot weirder when you find out I was homeschooled. Okay. Yeah. But speaking of incest, have you guys noticed that there's a lot of sibling porn out there these days? No? Just, okay, millions of views, all because of me, apparently. Bunch of liars. Okay, if you haven't seen it, all it is just like, oh, step bro, I'm stuck in the dryer. Help me out. And that's all it is. But it's disappointing every time I watch it, and I watch it a lot. But it's disappointing because I think there should be sibling rivalry in the sibling porn, right? Just like, oh, I'm gonna come. Oh, you come. Right? Oh yeah, you come. Stop fingering yourself. Stop fingering yourself. Don't. Mommy's fucking me. I'm not fucking you. I'm not fucking you. And then Dad comes in. Yeah, you want to come? I'll give you something to come about. and you will finish all the cum on your plate. Because there are kids in Africa who don't even get cum. Yeah, that joke goes way too far, and that's why I like it. But yeah, no, I don't know. Sex is fun, though. Like, make some noise if you like going down on ladies. Who here likes going down? Whoa! Nice. Cool. Couple dudes and a bunch of selfish pricks. That's cool. Yeah. Personally, I love going down on ladies. I love it. The only thing I don't like about it is when the coffin lid hits you in the back of the head. You know what I mean? Yeah, when I go down, I go 6 feet down. My friend heard me tell those jokes. She was like, "You're not allowed to come to my funeral." I was like, I wasn't gonna come to your funeral. I was gonna come at your funeral. Can't spell funeral without fun. Got a case of rigor mortis myself. But, yeah, I don't know. I think death is just interesting, you know? Like, people are stuffing their pets now. My grandma recently stuffed her chihuahua, and that's how it died. So, pretty bad dementia. No, my grandma actually turned 102 years old. Which is pretty cool, yeah. Right? I didn't know what to get her for her birthday, so I went to Costco and I got her a coffin. But, yeah, what else do you need, you know? But we had a family reunion for her birthday, and I got to see my sister. My sister is a Reiki massage therapist. You guys know what Reiki is? Yeah? I didn't know what it was, so I asked her. She said, "Oh, Reiki is just like regular massage, but it's for the soul. So there's no touching." I was like, that sounds like the worst fucking massage ever. Right? A massage without touch? That's like giving a life jacket to a kid that wasn't vaccinated. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's the last one. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't really believe in all the, you know, psychic, hippie, spiritual type stuff. I don't believe in that stuff. I was at a party recently, and a lady, she said she was a psychic, and she asked me, she was like, "Would you like a psychic reading?" And I was like, "You tell me." She was like, "I can tell you don't want a psychic reading." I was like, "Oh, you're good." And then she got all upset. She was like, "I knew you didn't believe me when I said I was a psychic. You just want to get in my pants." I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm starting to believe you're actually a psychic. This is very impressive. And then she said, "I want to take a look at your love life." So she grabbed my hand and she looked at my palm, and I was like, "Well, you're looking in the right place, that's for sure." Eh? How'd you know I was a righty? Must be a psychic. And then I fucked her. And, yeah. And as a psychic, she should know I have herpes, but she knows it now. No, that's a joke. It was gonorrhea. But, but yeah. What else, you guys? My cousin's gay. Yeah, he sucks a lot of dicks, and I live with him, so I hear it all the time. Yeah, because I don't know if you guys know this, but gay dudes have sex all the time, because they don't have women to say no to them, right? So, yeah, so it's just horny dudes that say yes all the time. It's crazy. But I love my cousin. We live together, like I said, and we talk every day. The other day, though, we had a deep conversation. It got pretty heavy. At one point, he goes, "Dude, do you know how hard it was to grow up as a gay kid and be called a fag every day?" It broke my heart. I was like, "Dude, that's brutal. I have no idea what that's like. But I do know what it's like to grow up as a straight kid and be called a fag every day." Yeah, I got called it all the time, you know? Every guy gets called that at some point. It's something we can relate to, you know? Like, what guy hasn't been called that, you know? Like, you've been called that for sure. Right? Right? Have you been called that? No? You fag. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just glad I got to be here first. I always think it's funny that like people protest the Pride Parade. Right? That's pretty gay. Right? I actually think they're gay, you know? Like, dude, put your sign down, suck a dick, join the parade, have some fun. We know you want to, right? I think there's a lot of closeted religious people, and I think it's because of a misinterpretation of the Bible. There's a verse, if you guys are curious. It's Leviticus 18:22, and it says, "A man shall not lie with a man the way he lies with a woman." That's how I read the Bible anyway. It's funner that way. But I don't know. The Bible's been translated into thousands of languages over centuries. There has to be some mistranslations, right? I think the proper interpretation of that particular verse is if you're going to bang a dude, don't lie to him. Right? Don't lie to him the way you lie to a woman. You know, you don't need a fake job and care about his feelings. Just fuck him. So maybe the Bible isn't as homophobic as we thought. It's just as misogynistic as we already knew. Yeah. I read the Bible. I think God's a little gay. Yeah. Because there's a couple hints. Both Ezekiel and Revelations, they both say that when God appears, he's surrounded by rainbows. Sounds like the King of Kings is a bit of a queen, you know what I mean? Also, the first thing he made after plants and animals was a naked dude, so that's a little sus. And clearly obsessed with foreskin, so little sus. But yeah, I got a lot of friends in the Rainbow Army. My one friend, she is the T in their alphabet, she's trans. And a couple years ago, she got a new vagina installed. Yeah, pretty cool, right? I don't know if that's how you're supposed to say it, but she got a new pussy put in or whatever. And I didn't want to see it because she's 64 years old. Yeah, and I work with her, so I think it's fair I don't see my colleague's vagina, right? But this is the thing, and this is 100% true. She showed it to me anyways, which is very confusing because that is such a dude move. You know what I mean? Right? Just like, bro, check out my new pussy. It's awesome. And it was super tight. Do recommend. But, yeah, they know how to make them, you guys. And this is true as well. This is 100% true. When she showed it to me, I thought about what it would be like to hook up with her. And my biggest fear is just if I pulled out and it came with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know how well it's screwed in or whatever. So, all right, that got a little weird for some of you. So, I'll try to lighten things up before I end. How do I do that? Yeah. Oh, I think the best thing about a dead pregnant woman is cold milk. No, that was too much? Okay, that's... I was looking for the line, and I found it. And then I did a backflip over it. Cool. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you two recently learned things that I learned. I learned that there's certain types of plants, and what these plants do is they shoot their seeds up into the air, and the wind takes those seeds for miles, and that's how they reproduce. And my first thought was, I am so glad people don't reproduce that way. Right? Just a bunch of dudes on the tops of buildings jerking into the wind, like, like, oh, is it snowing out? Nope, it's mating season. It would be a fun time of year, though, you know? You look out the window like, oh, it's coming outside. I love the first come fall. Let's go on the front lawn and do jizz angels. We could have a cum ball fight. Do you want to build a splooge, man? There would be spunk plows because the streets would be covered in skeet sleet. Oh, well. Okay, I'm 12 years old, you guys. But yeah, I also learned, this is a fun fact. Did you guys know that women can have orgasms while they're giving birth? Yeah, you knew that? How did you know that? Just nice. She had one? Nice. No, I've had nurses come up to me after shows and say that they've seen it in real life. And I was like, hot, or whatever. No. Also, I'm assuming it's natural birth, right? It would be fucked up if it was cesarean. Right? Just like, yeah, fucking cut me. Yeah. But also, that's a lot of information to handle, you know? Can you imagine if you found out that your mom, like, oh my God, like came on you, you know? Like, your whole body? And what if that's the reason why she gave you special treatment your whole life? Just like you were so much better than your brother. All right, I will end on one clap. That's what I will end on. Thank you guys so much for coming. Have a good night.